Thinking about visiting Hydra from Athens? This is one of the easiest and most beautiful day trips you can do, but there are a few different ways to plan it, and they are not all the same. In this video, I will show you exactly how to visit Hydra from Athens, whether you go on your own, join a guided experience, or take a cruise, so you can choose what works best for your trip. And if we haven't met, I'm Chrysoula, a local here in Greece, and I help travelers plan smarter trips around the country. The first option is to visit Hydra on your own, and honestly, this is what I would recommend if you want more freedom. You can go on a website like Ferry Hopper and search for ferry tickets departing from Piraeus. The journey usually takes anywhere from about 1 hour to 2 hours and 20 minutes, depending on the type of ferry you choose. Prices for one-way tickets usually start from around €40 per person. This option gives you the most flexibility. You can choose your departure time, return when you want, and spend more time exploring the island at your own pace. And once you arrive in Hydra, everything starts right at the harbor. This is really the heart of the island, with colorful boats, cafes, and that first beautiful view as you step off the ferry. Take some time to walk along the waterfront, grab a coffee, and just take in the atmosphere. You'll also find small shops with local products and sweets, including the famous amygdalota, which you definitely have to try. From there, start exploring the town. Hydra is like a maze of narrow stone streets, with little boutiques, galleries, and traditional houses everywhere. As you walk around, look up. You'll see beautiful old mansions from the 18th century, which really show the island's history and character. If you want to visit one place while you're here, I would recommend the Kouduriotis Mansion. It's a historic 19th century house that's been turned into a museum, and it gives you a really nice look into how one of Hydra's most important families lived. But what makes it really worth it is the view. From up there you can get an amazing perspective over the town and the sea. Now, if you are looking for a swim, you don't even have to go far. You can go to places like Spilya or Hydroneta, which are near the town. Or if you feel like going for a longer walk, you can head towards Mandraki Beach. It's about a 25 to 30 minute walk, and it's a really nice way to see more of the island along the way. And if you don't feel like walking, you can easily take a water taxi from the harbor to reach different beaches around the island. Another really nice experience, if you have the time, is walking towards Kamini. It's a small fishing village just outside Hydra town, and it feels much quieter and more local. You can walk along the coast, enjoy the views, and even stop for fresh seafood at a traditional taverna. If you're looking for something a bit different, you can also explore Hydra on horseback. It's a unique way to see parts of the island you wouldn't reach on foot. And one last thing to keep in mind, Hydra is a car-free island, so everything is done on foot and by boat. So it's really a nice place where you slow down, explore, and enjoy the experience at your own pace. The second option is to join an organized day trip. This is a great choice if you want everything planned for you and don't want to deal with ferry logistics. The experience usually starts from a central meeting point in Athens, very close to a metro station, so it's easy to get there. From there, you travel in a comfortable bus through the countryside, and you'll often make a short stop at the Corinth Canal. Then you reach Metochi, which is on the Peloponnese, and Hydra is just across the water from there. So instead of departing from the busy port of Piraeus, you take a short and scenic boat ride directly to the island. Once on the island, you'll usually have a guided walk through Hydra town, where you learn about its history and maritime heritage. And then you'll have free time to explore on your own. In total, you get around 4 to 4.5 hours on Hydra, which is actually a really good amount of time to experience the island without feeling rushed. You can walk through the town, swim at places like Spilya, have lunch by the harbor, or just relax and enjoy the atmosphere. And in many tours the experience also includes a visit to Lichos beach, which is a quieter spot perfect for swimming. Overall, it's a very smooth and stress-free way to visit Hydra, especially if it's your first time in Greece. I will leave the exact tour I recommend in the description below. The third option is to visit Hydra as part of a 3-island cruise from Athens. This is a full-day experience that includes Hydra, Poros and Aegina. It's a very popular option. You'll travel on a large boat, enjoy a buffet lunch, live music and entertainment on board. When you arrive in Hydra, you will have some free time to walk around the town, see the harbor and explore the main highlights. But this is important to know. You usually only get around 1.5 to 2 hours on the island. So it's more of a quick introduction rather than a full Hydra experience. This option is great if you want to see multiple islands in one day, but if Hydra is your main focus, then one of the other options might be a better fit. I'll leave a link to the tour I recommend in the description below. Now, before we wrap up, here is a quick way to decide which option is right for you. If you like flexibility and want to explore at your own pace, then going on your own is definitely the best option. You'll have more time on the island and you can structure your day exactly how you want it. If you prefer something easier and more organized, then the guided tour is a really good choice. Everything is arranged for you: transport, timing, logistics, and you still get around 4 to 4.5 hours on Hydra, which is a great balance. And if you want to see more than one island in a single day, then the 3-island cruise can be a fun experience. Just keep in mind that your time in Hydra will be shorter, so it's more of a quick visit rather than a full experience. And one last thing to keep in mind: Hydra is a car-free island, so everything is very easy to explore on foot. So no matter which option you choose, it's a really special and easy place to experience. Hydra is one of those places that feels completely different from Athens. Slower, simpler and honestly really special. I'll leave links to the tours I recommend in the description below, so you can check what works best for you. And if you want more ideas for day trips from Athens, make sure to check out this video right here. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more Greece travel tips. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye!